of this show? Hey guys, bring back Fat Tom.
Do you know how often I fucking hear that?
He was so much more fun. Do you know what Fat Tom didn't do? Call you pores. Because he didn't change out his outfits at all. They just got bigger and bigger.
I think that's not true. I think I had disdain for them at
Fat
every
Tom
size.
Was so much fun. Let's reminisce about Fat Tom. Do you know he used to get in his car and he'd have hot sauce in the side of his door?
Did I?
Yes. We went to a hike and I go, you travel with your own hot sauce? And you're like, I can't trust that they won't have the best hot sauce.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Bert Kreischer had to roast Tom Segura because Tom Segura went off on poor people on Twitter and caused a little bit of a scene. So he writes on Twitter, the lowest level poors get upset as they've been trained to do when you point out they're happy to do what I'm told servant mentality. They don't value time because their time is worthless. You are specks of shit on a washcloth and washcloths belong in the trash. Then this guy go, it's calling a service worker a C word for doing her job. Like you think she had options. She is just singularly in charge of checking bags. It's the callousness to humanity that bothers people. And the response of don't be poor doesn't do you any favors. You've lost touch. Then he just puts poor. All the poors and losers have the same response. Oh, you were inconvenienced. Well, you should accept it. That's what me and my dumb poor family have done for generations. That is why you are a poor. So he went off. Apparently, he was at the airport, and some lady behind a desk made him check his bag or look in his bag or something. I don't know. But he just went off. And I think the biggest problem people have with Tom Segura going off like this, because I completely understand how annoyed he was, and I don't even disagree with his point about the poors. But I think the problem is the messenger. You have to remember, Tom Segura, like many of his comedian friends, is a rich kid. His dad was like the vice president of Merrill Lynch. Just like Brendan Schaub's dad sold off a computer company in the 80s. Brian Callen's dad ran the CFR. They're all, so basically, Segura is just a rich kid trashing on poor people. Then I think that's the biggest problem people have with it. If it was like some rags to riches dude doing it, then I think people would still be upset. But the fact that it's some rich kid who had time to do comedy for 20 years and get good at it because he never had to get a real job, saying these people are poor and they're poors and the poor people and everything. Pretty funny, though, I still think. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.